Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Sunday, June 4th, 2023, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Now Mind You podcast. This is episode 72, Manga. I'm TJ.
I'm Matt.
I'm Bryce.
And as far as announcements go, we ain't got none for you. Check out the usuals, the social media, the YouTube. We've been dropping the episodes on YouTube. But with that being said, there will be some spoilers up ahead. But what do we got for you guys today? We got Hajime no Ippo, Sakamoto Days, Chainsaw Man, My Hero Academia. We'll talk about our favorite chapter this week, and then we'll get into our top of the week, which is what, fellas?
Our dream hip hop anime collab.
Because you know hip hop and anime go together like this. You can't see it, but I'm crossing my fingers. With that though, and without wasting any additional time, Matt, won't you take us into our first one?
All right, so we got Hajime no Ippo. This is chapter 1422 called the one who can't accept it. So everybody's still sitting outside. Itagaki, his sister, and Ippo's two underlings are all waiting outside to see what's going to happen when with Ippo outside of Kumi's apartment, because now everybody knows that Rio is there. So after everything being done, Ippo just decides to apologize and leave. He was like, at the end of the day, like, me being here has just caused too much chaos. I'ma just leave. At least y'all got the fish. Y'all do y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And so he leaves. And as he's leaving, Rio hits him with the oi, and he throws him his weights, his wrist weights, and he was like, damn, I damn near forgot I had them. Instantly shadow boxes as soon as he puts them on. And then Rio starts asking questions that he knew damn well he could not ask him in front of Kumi. Like, are you really happy with being done and really happy that you're pretty much never going to fight Miata? Because both of y'all are still waiting to fight each other.
You got any regrets?
You got any regrets, little nigga? And he was like, we kind of see mad Ippo come out of him a little bit, because he was like, he was like, you happy you ain't gonna fight him? He was like, we had plenty chances to fight. He was like, yeah, but you ain't get to fight him because I hurt him.
Chest.
And I did it on purpose. So, and he was like, but that was who I was then. That's not who I am now. So I kind of feel bad you ain't get to fight a nigga you was supposed to. And he was like, oh, well, it's okay. And he was like, well, I need you to do me a favor. Look after my sister while I'm training. And I'm giving you my blessing to do that. So he gets all excited thinking that he's been accepted. And Ippo's like, Ippo believes he's been accepted. And Rio's doing this bullshit talking about he's going to believe I've accepted him, but I haven't. Nigga, yes, you have. You accepted him a long time ago. You just don't like his ass. That's all it is, because you're mean as hell. You've been accepted this dude. Because when he accepted him, I thought about this right after. Sorry, that's the end of the chapter. I'm just gonna go straight back into it. Like, when Rio accepted him during the Samawara thing, because Ippo hit the shoulder roll pretty much to save Kumi from getting stuck. So the whole reason Kumi didn't even get hit in the jaw, for at least not clean, was because Ippo hit the roll. He the one that protected in that situation. He damn near they had a similar conversation before he even fought Samawara. You know what I'm saying? So like, he could stop that shit. I also thought it was funny that Mashiba called this man out, that he was like, you don't fight, but you still train. You train like you're gonna fight.
Yeah.
He's like, my students, they be training, so I'm training with them. Last panel, he burning their ass. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're training with you, Ippo. Like, let's be very clear. You are not their training partner. They are your training partners. Like, them kids be suffering trying to get with him. At any rate, that was pretty much the end of the chapter. I don't think I got any extra thoughts on it. I'm gonna pass the mic to TJ.
I don't really have that much to add. I thought the alternative title could have been Mashiba had me in the first half, not gonna lie. I thought, for me personally, it was a conversation I was looking for. It looked like Ippo was ready to square up with Mashiba about him cheating in his fight with Miata, and as a result, shattering any chances that they had for that fated fight. And to be fair, too, I wanted Ippo to kind of stew in that anger a little bit more, not on some toxicity, but just to, come on, man, like, stand up for yourself, right? Can't just let these people bully you. And it felt like in that flare-up, he remembered that, hey, I beat this dude before. Why am I letting him talk wild to me, talk extra spicy to me right now? No, these are the reason why I couldn't fight my best friend, which outside of context probably sounds weird.
That sounds crazy as hell.
Right? But of course, Ippo's going to Ippo. Mashiba said sorry, so, we got to go back to goldfish style memory. I think Mashiba has really grown And I feel like this is just the last vestiges of his deviousness. He just has to get it out of his system. But once it's I feel like this is him trying to flare it up because he's like the dude in the midlife crisis who's still trying to hold on to whatever hip hop he's got left. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what it feels like to me. But I have nothing to add. I'm just happy Ippo's back on the regular. And yeah, that's me. I'm gonna pass it back to you, Matt.
Overall, I thought this was one of the better chapters. I will say one last thing on it though. I don't know if Mashi was gonna beat this guy. The demon that we saw several chapters back.
Calling him a guy is pretty generous. I'd say.
I mean, I just called him a demon.
This being,
yeah, this being, this entity.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's gonna pull that one off. I mean, he very well could, but as we all well know in Ippo, the victory is not guaranteed for anybody.
That is true.
Other than Takamura, because the author himself
true.
said he's never gonna lose. So,
right.
But motherfuckers get tricky. Anyway,
right.
What we got next, TJ?
All right, let me take us into Sakamoto Days. Yuto Suzuki, you already know what it is. Chapter 121, titled Bizarre Data. Where do we leave off? It was all a dream, but it wasn't. As Suzuki wakes up on the rooftop with the opening horns of They Reminisce Over You playing in the background, right? Let me summarize this. The plot thickens. That's the summary. Let me get to the review. Yotsumura for sure got in touch with his father-in-law, aka Grandpa Database, right, to get Rion's assassin social security number. The plot is thickening like a motherfucker, ain't it? Like, where to even begin? I'm gonna just say this too. Matt did this last week, and I'm gonna do it today. Like, this is my favorite chapter of the week by far. And I read a lot of manga this week, surprisingly. Just for how much the plot advances and what has been set up in this chapter is insane. Especially as we get toward the last few panels. Remember how it was all like, I want to see the events leading up to the time skip in the flashback from Uzuki's perspective. This chapter is why. Remember how I was like, is that body even cold? Did they slip her some tetrodotoxin? This chapter is why. Bro, Kindaka's still in that coma? Like, he even got older in the coma, bro? You think they put his like Jordans in a case? Anyway, damn. Also, peep that gnarly ass scar from the fight with Shishiba that's on Yotsumura's face. The continuity is always strong as fuck in Sakamoto Days. They don't fumble anything. They pay attention to every single detail. Now, of course, Rion is alive, right? As hard-boiled as this manga is, this is a viable ass storyline. Okay, let me throw something very insane. Very, very insane, to the point where I'm gonna preface this with like, this might be the most insane thing I've ever suggested might be like a potential storyline in Sakamoto Days. Since there's so much we don't know, right? What if Rion is the slur personality? What if some freak accident happened and now they both inhabit the same body? That might be too wild of a theory, though. It might be too wild because I don't. In this universe, I don't know that'd be like too sci-fi for a hard-boiled like assassin action detective style thing that Sakamoto Days is. You know what I'm saying? But I figure I'm gonna throw it out there because we still haven't seen the explanation of the dual personalities. You know, Slur versus Uzuki, etc. There's so much unexplained stuff that happened during the flashbacks time skip. And, but I figured I'd just throw it out there because you never know. That being said, it looks like Neon could be the one pulling the strings. What with the explanation Nagamo, at least the dots he connected with the bounty when they fought the dudes in the tunnel, right? Their bounties added up to 1 billion. There was a bounty on Sakamoto's head for 1 billion, etc. But what would be Rion Akao's motivation for going traitor? Did she actually see how the JAA, according to Uzuki, is at the root of all his suffering? Remember, he had that little monologue before he fought Sakamoto Days, before he fought Sakamoto, as like when Sakamoto like saw him in that little construction area, like just standing over Rion's supposedly dead body, right? He was all like, the JAA is the root of all my suffering. You don't even know, da 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 da. Sakamoto's like, bro, can we just do this so I can mourn the loss of my friend, right? So did you don't get a clue as to what is actually going on with the JAA. Like, could it have been something so crazy that it did make her turn, right? I don't know, but clearly she knows something that we don't, and potentially that Sakamoto doesn't, right? Also, I get what they mean by trying to, and this is a conversation between Sakamoto and Shin. Also, it's kind of cool to see Shin back. Yeah, because I still think he's the main character, but I get what they mean by stopping Akira from crossing over the line, the Batman line, the thou shall not kill line. But who says she needs to be rescued? She's her own woman and has the right to make her own decisions. And this is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, she did enroll in the JCC. She wants to be an assassin. Them's the breaks, right? Also, she's not a damsel in distress, right? She can 100% handle herself on her own, right? I'll go as far as to say she might actually be even more lethal than her auntie. Shout out to Scarface Glasses during the Force of Death section of the entrance exam. Damn near put his lights out permanently, right? If Sakamoto hadn't jumped and be like, hey, yo, relax. Now, I'm going to chalk things up to Stockholm Syndrome when we cut over to Slur, the X group's hideout, because I don't like how Mafuyu and Todamaru have a rapport now with Slur's group, how they're just playing soccer with Gaku. I don't like that. I don't want them getting chummy. I don't want them getting too comfortable, bro. I think it's hilarious how Gaku won't hold back against kids, but I also had the thought in my head, what if he just remembers how they fought him and were mollywopping him when he was piloting Shinaya during the Force of Death arc, and he's just being extra petty right now.
The Force of Death arc.
Right? Yuto Suzuki does not hold back on the drip in his character designs. The outfits on Kumanomi and Haruma.
You talking about Rihanna?
The outfits they're sporting are wild in their own way, specifically Kumanomi, but Rihanna? They're detailed as hell. Oh, and we know that detail usually means there's some powerful danger, right? Also, Kumanomi was able to silence Gaku, and to a degree, she also silenced Slur, because Slur was also like, I ain't saying shit. I'm going to keep my mind to myself. I can't see shit, say shit, do shit. But anyway, he got real quiet too. And she was able to do that with just a sentence. The 511 Kinderheim crew is reunited, and they're ready to get to work on the order. It's about to go down, bro. It's about to go down. I'm really excited. We were talking about this last review too. I'm excited this review as well. I'm gonna pass the mic over. Let's see, Bryce. We haven't heard from you yet today, man. Go ahead. What did you think about this chapter?
I think it's a great chapter. I'm glad we're in the present. Due to thorough research, I am now convinced that Kendaka didn't have on J's. They were in fact LeBrons.
Wait, damn! You went that deep with it?
Yeah, I'm after rereading the chapters, I'm sure that he's wearing LeBrons. Those are not just some standard J's.
He's got ankle support.
Those are made for a purpose. And those are some assassin level LeBrons right there.
Who got bronze on?
Kendaka, Mr. Speed.
Yeah,
with the pump. I wear some LeBrons if they got the pump on. But I digress. I think this is a great chapter. I think TJ touched on everything that needed to be touched on. My question is the approach that's going to be taken in the future. I think that's going to have a very different feel as we go along in the story, because I too believe that Shin is more of a main character role and Sakamoto can die.
It made a lot of sense when TJ brought that shit up.
Yeah. And really what they're getting at is these guys they're not trying to be killers anymore. So, it could go into the aspect of maybe like a Full Metal Alchemist feel, where the powers that be are the actual enemy, just like there's just secrets that just need to be unfolded more and more so, and then we'll just see, the JAA, you got to take out the JAA altogether. Or Akao is alive, and now we have like a Sasuke thing going, which would be interesting, but I kind of don't want to. I don't want to hear J. Cole's "No Role Models" in my head while I'm singing this, while I'm reading this shit. Don't save. She don't want to be saved. as you said, TJ. But you know, this is really interesting. The fact that Mr. Hard Boiled is here, I hope we get more of them because
Bro,
whatever the fuck is going on, it
he's
deals
the
with him.
coolest. Yeah.
He is a big part of this.
Yeah.
And so I think we're gonna start getting some answers soon. These new assassins, Kumanomi and Haruma, seem like they'll be pretty interesting. They definitely not gonna be here for the long term. They literally just got introduced. From my experience of reading, they literally just got introduced, and they probably gonna get. I don't see them having a big lasting impression. Let me just say that.
You're saying they're here for a good time, not a long time.
Bryce said they here for the arc only.
They here for the arc only, exactly. What we're gonna get from you know, the Gaku, Mafuyu, and Tanamori,
Toramaru.
That's gonna be interesting. You know, I do hope that Sakamoto Days does like a time skip aspect. It would be cool to see these young assassins like get to their prime the way we just saw with Sakamoto and Akao. I don't think Akao's still alive. I would have to question Sakamoto's intelligence because you just saw her on the ground with a fucking cloak over. You say, "Oh damn, she dead." Like,
but he never inspected the body.
I mean, I feel like assassins should know if a nigga dead or not, like just on sight.
I mean, he also thought Slur was dead too.
Right.
He shot him.
Point blank.
So
that's true. That's true. But he shot Slur. He shot that nigga. Hey, that went between his eyes, nigga. I thought he was dead.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't shoot him in the face. He shot him in the chest. That's why he's still alive. Because he asked him not to wig him so he could watch the clouds.
I need my mama to recognize me.
Right.
Man, you should have told that nigga that's too damn bad.
Exactly. You can watch with one eye.
Damn.
This will go on another. Damn, that was cold. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna give this 5 LeBrons out of 5. And I'm gonna pass it to Matt.
I feel like y'all covered everything for the most part. I do just got one question though.
Please.
In like the second to last panel, well, not last panel, but like second to last page. In fact, it is the last page. What's this motherfucker's name?
Is it
Haruma?
Yeah.
He says K. Who is he talking to?
Oh, he's talking to Uzuki. That's his first name.
Oh, that's his first name?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we get so caught up in, you know, following how they just go by everybody's last names. I was like, don't tell me this nigga's a third person now. I wasn't gonna be able to take that.
The K personality.
Yeah, I won't be able to take that one.
I'd be like, you know what? That's enough.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got on it. Y'all can whoever, I don't know who got the mic next, but I just wanted to ask that one question because I felt like everything else was covered.
I believe that's me. Are we going into Chainsaw Man?
Yes, sir.
All right. First and foremost, man, he on something, fam. He on something. Cause the way this chapter just plays out, just conversation wise alone, I just felt some kind of way. Yeah, man, this whole arc, this felt petty, and I felt like he was like, you know what?
I don't disagree with you, Bryce.
I've already went the crazy route, but I'm just gonna bring it up a whole nother level that you just wasn't expecting. Everybody just crazy in this manga. Yeah, let's go into it. Chapter 131 called Taste the Crap. The chapter's called Taste the Crap.
Very on the nose.
The worm swallows.
Or on the stomach. Anyway, sorry.
The worm swallows Denji and Asa and decides to puke up the food. And the falling devil takes that as the utmost of disrespect and fucking kills the worm.
R.I.P. Big Worm.
R.I.P. Big Worm. that easy for her to just take to take the motherfucker out. That easy. So clearly we gonna see this motherfucker again in a later aspect. And the fact that she's not a queen of hell, rather, like, what the fuck is going on with these devils? She like, sorry, famine. You know, couldn't do it. I go back to hell. She gone. The head just rolled back to normal. I didn't even notice that. Like her body's right next to it. The head stayed, but the body just shrunk. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Yeah, it was pretty weird.
It's Chainsaw Man.
It's Chainsaw Man.
Yeah,
and then
fair.
we get a very interesting conversation between Control and Famine, where we get Famine's goals. What Famine's trying to do. Basically, she's trying to starve Yoru in order to take control of her, in order to stop the upcoming apocalypse that was prophesized by Nostradamus. That is just a lot to say in itself. The thing that gets me is the reason.
Go ahead. Let them know.
The reason for it, is it out of like some love of humanity, or
take
like
your time, Bryce,
some moral change in her? She fuck with pizza and Chinese food. Pizza and Chinese food.
Fate of humanity.
Fucking deep dish and dim sum, fam. That's it.
Deep dish and dim sum. That's it. You got a good one that time, Bryce. That was a good one. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Thank you. I try, you know. And Control just like, damn, that's crazy. No more pizza. I didn't even think of that. She said,
hold on, goddamn it. You mean pizza gonna be gone? Like, yeah, they don't get that in hell. Like, whoa.
Control was with it until she said ain't gonna be no food left. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, I like the sound of that. That sounds fun. I don't want it. Why not? If an age of devil comes, things like pizza and Chinese food will cease to be. Wait, no more pizza? No way. I know. It's the worst scenario imaginable. What the fuck is going on, bro? Fujimoto is just different, man. So this and then she asked her, let me just finish the chapter. Feb is like, yo, help me join. Like, help me, join me. We could do this together. So like, hell no, I gotta go to school.
That's the part that made me laugh so
like,
hard.
I can't help you. Why? I have school. What?
She's in it, dude. She's in it to win it.
And then we transfer to her in school, just ready to answer questions, which makes sense because
aggressive too. She aggressively want to answer that bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. And of course,
she lives with Denji, so she knows a mind is a terrible thing to waste. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. On his head.
I'm sorry.
Hilarious. But yeah, we now have the motivation. We now have what Famine wants to do, how Yoru fits in her plans, which now begs the question, maybe the other Chainsaw Man is the evil that Nostradamus prophesized about, and now we have to figure out like why is he pushing Denji? If Yoru is a tool for Control, how is Denji a tool for this other Chainsaw Man? Because he definitely saved him. That's gonna be interesting to see. We got 3 of the 4 Devil Kings in it, so I that has to be like somewhere here. Just a interesting, crazy, petty ass chapter, like seriously.
So
like
Chainsaw Man.
Pizza and Chinese food. Pizza and fucking Chinese food. I can't picture like one shot. You know what? I take that back because pot stickers be hitting. But I can't imagine myself having that a reason for me to go to the utmost.
It's enough reason to stop you from doing the utmost. Hey Bryce, you get the wild on almost 6 pieces, huh? You'd never have a chicken sandwich again.
That's true.
No more greens. If somebody took cornbread off the table for you, Bryce, that's fine with you?
Ain't gonna be no more tables.
Damn.
They were gonna be gone. It's gonna be a problem. But you know, that's just what I think. What do I think of this chapter? I'm gonna give it 5 pop stickers out of 5. Cause this was some crazy shit, but damn, did we get some help, some good information, and got me thinking about what's gonna happen later. With that, I think I'm gonna pass it on. I'm gonna pass it on to Matt. What you think?
Appreciate that. I don't even know what to say about this damn chapter, to be honest. Like, it went in one direction, a control pull was up, and it's like, oh man, like, you know, it's about to be some shit, and it's like, well, kind of not really. It's like, huh? And it's like, because the control devil is a child, and that's like the only frame of reference. I feel like what the one thing that, and I'm not necessarily saying it's coming at y'all head, but I feel like the thing that I saw in it that maybe y'all didn't see it this way was you could fully see Denji's influence on her as her parental figure.
Oh,
with
that's
that
why I
being
said the
something
mind is a
that's
terrible
strong.
thing to waste. Yeah. And
Well,
her
yeah, that
being
too,
so-
but it's like
her being
that
so
being
whimsical.
the reason.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't kick that person off a bike. It's a girl. What about that guy?
Right.
Get out of here.
The same
Like,
level of whimsy.
I have to survive. I have a new reason to want to live. Why? Because I want to have sex. All right. Sure.
Simple things. You know what?
Sure.
The simple things. The simple fucking things.
You gotta,
all right.
I don't care what happens to people. It's like, well, we need to help each other. It's like, well, what happens if you don't? There'll be no more pizza. No, I can't have that. That's you've taken that. You've gone too damn far now.
Damn it.
This chapter was just silly as hell. It was one of the most unserious chapters of Chainsaw Man that we've seen in a while, and I appreciate that.
Much in that vein of Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, but still in the vein of Chainsaw Man, and generally just in the vein of the author. Like,
yeah.
Never change Fujimoto, and I know I'm gonna regret saying that at some point.
You want to retract that?
Like, I don't. I've read what he's been doing. It's fucked up, but whatever. I'm just passing to you, TJ. I'm too lost in the sauce now. I'm just like too deep in it. We all too deep in it.
That's hilarious, but also like, damn, it's like it's kind of like an abusive relationship. It's like, yeah, he just beat us down so much,
and then just threw a little comedy at us. Like, y'all can laugh at this. Thanks.
Right? It's like, oh, we're cool with him again. He'll probably treat us nicer going forward. Alternative title. I guess the plans fell through, huh? Huh, guys? Huh? No, what? Because
cue the Joker meme.
No, okay. You guys want me to leave? Exit was where? Okay, no. I'm on the same page as Matt and Bryce in that this is a very Chainsaw Man-y chapter. This is a very Fujimoto chapter. Famine, only trying to stop it because that pettiness, like goodbye Chinese food and pizza. I get it, but like at the same time, imagine being in that world and finding out the only reason why you're alive is because devils like Chinese food and pizza. Like you
actually should find out who they like.
Right.
What pizza do y'all like? Because that's really the hero here. The true hero here is whoever is serving up this level
those
of
two
pizza.
Restaurants, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here's another thing though that I thought about, especially since you brought up the other Chainsaw Man, Bryce. Falling Devil's powerful as fuck. She took out that worm devil ridiculously easily, right?
Yep.
Y'all think the other Chainsaw Man made it? If Falling Devil can do that and really can't die, like, did he make it, or is he in intensive care?
Nah, he made it. I don't even think he's straight.
You sure though? Because like,
I think the other Chainsaw Man is the coming of the apocalypse, and he needs Denji and Yoru. Well, he needs Denji and he needs Yoru alive. So I don't think he took any damage. If he's, because they said like we all cannot stop him together, but Yoru can. So shit.
Yeah, and technically speaking, like War Devil is super weak right now still. So who knows what that looks like at full power, full strength, if you will. Now, What is up with these devils not communicating with each other? Like, I'm pretty sure this did not have to go this route if at the end of the day Famine's trying to avert the apocalypse. Couldn't she have just talked to her sister or devil? That being said, it looks like they don't plan on keeping, Yoru, I should say Asa or Denji in the loop, because they had this whole conversation. Lil Makima Control, aka Nayuta, right, is having this conversation with Famine unbeknownst to Yoru or Chainsaw Man, right? Shit, see you in 2 weeks. I guess this was a really good chapter to me, but yeah. I got nothing else. I'm gonna pass the mic back over to Bryce.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this chapter. I have to give this chapter about.
Did you give like the pot stickers already?
5 pot stickers out of 5, but now this is like in thinking about it, like this chapter is so interesting in that it's just so fucking random, but it's one of the most important chapters we got in a minute because we now have Control's like agenda. Even though it's crazy as hell, we now have an idea of what's really going on and what she's trying to accomplish.
You mean Famine or Control?
I'm sorry, Famine.
Okay.
Famine. She looks so much like
the eyes, man.
Yeah. So, but yeah, shall we go to the next chapter? Y'all want me to do my hero?
No.
No,
we don't. I got it, Bryce.
Okay.
I got it.
Oh, I got something to say about my hero.
We're sure. We're positive of that, as is the point of the show, and also your history. So we got My Hero Academia. This was chapter 390, Shoto Todoroki Rising. I'm gonna start with the positive because I fear that there's not going to be a lot of it for this section. So I'm going to be the shining light here.
My man took it upon himself to
taking it upon myself. Todoroki and Ida are going.
Hold on, bro. Think about that. Like, it didn't have to be like this with My Hero, bro. Like, it didn't have to be like we got.
I know it didn't,
positive,
but
right? Like, go ahead. I'm
sorry. I can feel it coming off of Bryce right now. I can feel it. The fact that he offered to do it first
was already a red flag.
That was the death flag. I'm just something legendary is brewing inside this man right now.
Just cover the good things. So I got
So we got Todoroki and Ida, and Ida has basically run to the point that his legs, the engines on his legs are exploding.
And Lieutenant Dan.
Pretty much. I was definitely about to say he got Ida on paraplegic, but you're right. So he did this. He's gone, and now he has shot off of Ida doing that flash fire fist, the phosphor thing. A lot of iteration, and a lot of alliteration. And blasts off, and they're like, man, is he gonna make it? And dude is like, oh, thanks to you, I'm becoming who I'm supposed to be, and all this other shit. Todoroki is flying to try to get to his brother, to try to get to Dabi. And he has to then use another attack that we haven't seen him use, because we have seen the phosphor thing. It's called Great Glacial Eiger. And pretty much he does the opposite of what Dabi was doing, which is he causes an equally large explosion, but of ice, to try to contain the explosion that clearly is about to come from Dabi. Because Dabi was already pretty much in the middle of going like supernova and just killing everybody.
Yeah.
He stops it, and he's like, man, I don't know if this is cold enough to like stop him. And they're like, it definitely is, bro. He's freezing from the inside out. So don't worry about it. And he's sitting there, and it's kind of like this little moment with the rest of the family, and Endeavor's like, I'm sorry to all y'all. I'm sorry for what I did, X, Y, and Z. And then at the end, after what's supposed to be this heartfelt moment and shit, we get Himiko realizes Toya's probably dead. And this is Himiko twice that's out here, and we clearly can see in the background that we see how that fight with Uravity went. She is getting smoked down there by the Twices. They stumping her ass out.
Quite
the Twices
literally.
A-Town stumping her in the back, and she
Quite
just
literally,
like,
yeah.
all right, I'm now. So now, obviously, that tells us that we're about to get another zone hop, obviously, and it's gonna be her turn now, which I guess is kind of cool, but like it isn't at the same time because we didn't even get to see the fight.
Right.
We just see that, that she's been overwhelmed or what have you, which I guess is fine, but I don't know. I personally would have wanted to see a little something more with that. Other than that, for what the chapter was, like for what it gave us for that moment and shit, it was cool. I enjoyed that. I'm not even finna stunt like I didn't. I really did. I thought the chapter was good from that perspective, but I'm gonna roll the tape back and say what I've been saying. Too little, too late. And honestly, even in the instance of this now that I've already got the positive part of it out, now that even in the instance of this shit really felt slapped together. The emotional weight and all that with Todoroki and shit coming, that was gone.
Yeah.
The moment to pull this type of shit was when Todoroki first fought him at the beginning of this arc, when he did the phosphor thing and all that shit.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even remember what happened that he wasn't there anymore. Like, where did he go after that fight? I forgot completely about that. I was like, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, why was Todoroki not already with them? Like, where was he at? Where did he go? But yeah, I guess. But I don't know, man. Overall, the chapter itself was fine. It's still kind of like a too little, too late thing. And we have not even seen what the fuck even happened with All For One and fucking One For All basically coming at each other. Like, we didn't see it. We saw this nigga pull the damn extremist suit out, and then that was it. Like, we don't get to see the suit, or maybe it was a gun. We don't even know what the fuck it was. It's just, it's like, you can't give me one thing and then expect me to just forget about all the massive amount of unanswered questions. I understand, like, it's a war situation and a bunch of different shit is happening, and like, you have to touch on all these different things. I get that. But like, this is just for me, for my entertainment, and for me, like, just trying to be comprehensive. I just don't like how this story is being told. I just don't.
Yeah.
I feel like the mark is being missed on certain emotional moments or on certain payoffs, and that they're getting us too deep into shit before they pull us out of it. And like, now we have so many things happening at once. Like, this is cool, but there's things that are much bigger. Like, I understand, like, Dabi was a nuke, basically. He was a human nuke. I get that. But like, there's bigger shit at play right now that's going to affect way more than the area of destruction that Dabi was about to cover. Like, I don't know, if Midoriya loses this fight, everyone's going to fucking die. And let's not forget what could possibly happen if All For One gets there first before All Might gets to stop him, or if All Might's going to stop him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because I'm still sticking with the fact All Might's going to die, and I think he going to get there, and he going to merge with Todoroki or whatever the fuck. Whatever his plan is with, not Todoroki, whatever his plan is with fucking Scratch and Sniff, that's what it's going to be.
Scratch and Sniff?
Yeah, ashy ass. Like, first of all, I ain't even finna take it there. I'm gonna just pass the mic to TJ. That's right, Bryce. You gotta wait, because I already know you wilder, and I want TJ to be able to get it out before you take it there.
Well, first and foremost, here goes Ida's track and field scholarship.
Over with.
You know, he was the ace of the relay race, bro. So much for that national title. They're gonna have to find somebody else.
Yep.
I feel like Endeavor and Dabi should have died. Now what? Endeavor goes to therapy and Dabi goes to the asylum? I don't know. He's got no eyes. He's literally a husk of hate. He looks like Colonel Stinkmeaner.
Husk of hate.
Like,
yeah, he turned that, he oblonged that nigga, bro. That shit was crazy.
That's a deep cut. On to the next zone, I guess. That's all I had, really. I echo Matt's sentiment. I echo Matt's sentiment, though. But yeah, nothing really much to cover here. I feel like if you were trying to find a way to salvage My Hero in what has not been a great management of storylines, you would have had Endeavor and Dabi die. You would have had Todoroki show up just a little bit too late, I think, but I don't write it. I don't draw it. So yeah. All right, Bryce, let her rip.
I just this whole situation added absolutely nothing. How many chapters have we been in this situation? How many chapters has this been going on?
Well, we haven't been following this one consistently. Are you talking about this specific storyline or?
How long have we been dealing with this, with Dabi being a nuke and these motherfuckers trying to stop him?
About 2 chapters.
2 chapters.
Do you mean like back-to-back chapters, or like in terms of the
the whole nuke thing has been about
Todoroki ass stopped Dabi when he first stopped.
Since the initial fight, the first time he did the phosphorus fist. Yeah, it was a while back.
It's too fucking long to me personally. It's too long. Like, you could have did all of this in the beginning part. Maybe just have Dabi, like if Endeavor died, then okay. That's something. That is something that
some type of payoff or
the fucking payoff. Yeah. Like, oh shit, Endeavor's gone. He's a big part of this war that's happening right now.
Right.
This is why we're here, to see this part. Man. Yeah, nothing. I feel nothing.
I feel nothing.
I'm gonna throw something at you, Bryce, that's not gonna help and definitely is gonna piss you off. The time from the moment you talked about when he used the flash fire fist, like when he first used it, that was chapter 351.
Damn.
This is chapter
30 chapters ago.
Yeah, their fight where he upped the flash fire fist or whatever, that was chapter 351.
39 chapters. 39 chapters. You could have said, like, there's too much going on that, like, this shit happens with no payoff. With none. Yeah, it's cool that the family made up. The family been made up.
That's up for debate.
Did he apologize? Did Endeavor not go through his whole fucking...
Are you talking about when they had the family dinner thing?
Yeah.
I feel like Endeavor was just like, I'm sorry I made y'all feel that way.
He's like, I'm sorry y'all felt like that about my love.
Anyway, Todoroki?
Did this add anything? Did this give any type of... Y'all could have did this earlier. Y'all could have did this earlier. Endeavor could have been in the fight with Deku, because at least now we have a reason to be over there again and see more shit, because you have a nigga that's technically been dead for fucking 39 chapters. We don't know what the fuck. I'm talking about Bakugo.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about man, like this. We could have got fucking All Might versus All For One again.
Yeah.
We could. Yeah. 39 chapters. This could have just been a streamline.
I just want to remind you, Bryce, this was the first time also that we have seen whatever happened with Himiko and Uravity. I do want to remind you, it's the first time they went back to that since that first happened.
Kind of fueling the fire.
Wasn't it crazy that Himiko got doubles blood and now she's like a fucking army?
Mm-hmm.
No? Is the still going on between the semi the semi
the heteromorphs and no, that calmed down. I feel like that loose end got tied up, right? Because they were trying to reach what's his face teleportation dude who is Eraser's homeboy.
Right. And that's how Dabi got teleported. That's how Dabi got teleported.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that was an interesting part. That was a good part, but like, man, I just this decent. This okay. I read it. Do I care? I don't. I do not. Is this nigga dead finally? I hope so. Cause I don't want to see this shit no more. Now
That's fair.
I don't even want to see Todoroki. I don't want to see. I hope go home to y'all family and sit y'all asses down. I don't want to see this shit.
He literally is where his family is.
Good. Go get Swarm. Cause I just
Damn.
fuck.
It's just the raw frustration.
Fuck Dobby. Fuck emo Sparky boy. Fuck him.
Damn, you used
Fuck
to like
him.
Dobby.
He's too much. He's 39 chapters, too fucking much.
I thought you were about to be like, he's 39 years old. Like, damn.
Yeah, I thought he was about to start going in on this nigga. Like, he old as shit. Like, damn, Bryce, okay. Like,
fuck half and half. I don't even want to say that, but yeah, fuck Todoroki, fuck half and half. Fucking Devin, man. Get gone. Just gone. I don't want any more. I just want this shit to be done. I just want to, we was talking about this earlier. We was talking about I'm not gonna spoil anything, but we was talking about Hell's Paradise, where there's just a point where you just say, okay.
No, we can tell you this. TJ, you're gonna reach a point, and this for anybody's watching this shit, you're gonna get overwhelmed. You are gonna get overwhelmed with plot. You're gonna be like, God damn.
You are going to say to yourself, this is too fucking much. And you might stop reading it for a second. This is the opposite of that. This is too fucking much. I don't want to read this, but I gotta finish it. And it's like, man, I am not enjoying my hero. Not enjoying. Man. I dialed it down because I was just about to be like, fuck my hero. But
well, you said it anyway.
I mean, you just said it.
I didn't say it. I was gonna say it, but I didn't. But I said it, but I didn't say it.
I was gonna say fuck that nigga TJ, but I'm gonna let it rock. Like, what? You said it.
Just did, Bryce.
I was gonna disrespect this shit, but I ain't gonna do that now.
That's everyone went over everyone went over my hero.
What you rated, Bryce?
I ain't giving it no rating.
Damn. That's a strong indictment against my hero.
It's probably the strongest indictment Bryce has ever given. Jesus.
Let's just move past this.
Well, with that,
we know that this isn't anyone's favorite chapter this week.
All right. You want to go into what was favorite chapter of the week? We'll actually start with you, Bryce.
My favorite chapter was One Piece because holy motherfucking shit. And if anyone's reading One Piece, I'm sure you understand why I'm saying holy motherfucking shit.
Ace is alive?
No, this is a different type of holy motherfucking shit.
Oh,
Ace was alive. Holy Jesus. But nah, this is
the revival fruit? No,
yeah. Actually, there is a fruit like that. Funny enough.
Does it include a church?
But no, I don't. I mean, I could go over like a spoiler. I don't think it matters. Ain't nobody.
It might to me. I'm almost there, Playboy. Give me some time.
All right. I'm gonna shut up. But hey, TJ.
Huh?
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy motherfucking shit.
Okay.
All right. TJ, what's your favorite? What was your favorite?
Sakamoto Days, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I already explained why in the review. Sakamoto Days. Matt, what was yours?
My Hero Academia. No, I'm playing.
This guy.
You couldn't even say the
contrarian ass Nick. No, yeah, you couldn't say it with a straight face.
I'll be real with you. My favorite one again this week was actually Dan to Dan.
Man, Dan to Dan been crazy.
These motherfuckers was going through it, G. Like this basically essentially TJ, they in like a team on team battle with these damn aliens. And they was Look, they was down bad when niggas was in niggas. Whatever is under the trenches, that's where they was at. They was deeper than that. Yeah, they was They was deep down in there, man, suffering, and niggas done got their second win. It's like one of those moments where the realization is made in the middle of it. And so they made the realization of what they needed to do to fix the problem amidst the problem happening. And now it's like, oh, it's over for you, fuck niggas. But it's just been a lot. It's like been more action than ever, really. Like just the set pieces that they've drawn in here have just been so massive. So and the action has been good. It makes sense. It's still kind of kooky like it's supposed to be, but we waiting for our main character to pull up to make it have his Goku moment. Like, oh, y'all need help? No, nigga, we all just half dead. Oh, my bad.
That's on me.
That's on me. I was just running back from heaven. My bad. But yeah, Dan to Dan was my favorite one.
Dan to Dan is so damn good. I need that anime announcement too.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a wild ass anime. First episode is an Ayo. It's an Ayo.
First chapter is
that might be the title of the first episode. Ayo.
Yo.
When I read the first chapter, I called Bryce instantly. I said, "What the fuck you got me reading?" He said, "You just got to stick with it."
I warned you. I did warn you.
Yeah, you said it's gonna be kind of wild, but I have to understand that a warning from Bryce should be carried with a lot more weight than a warning from like literally anyone else.
That's true.
But yeah, y'all want to get into the topic of the week?
Let's do it.
Let's in an effort to stop Bryce from combusting. Bryce, you want to go first since this also was your topic?
Oh, y'all want me to? Okay, well, one of my heroes is of course Shinichiro Watanabe, who's brought us many, many beautiful things. Including those beautiful things is Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, and Space Dandy.
Talk your shit.
So I'm gonna need like a Shinichiro Watanabe-esque type of situation. I need like a good kung fu situation with either hip hop or funk. I would really love like some crazy ass shit, like to some funky shit. Like
I could see like a Flying Lotus.
Not Flying Lotus, like Flying Guillotine. No, not House of Flying Guillotine. Maybe like some Five Deadly Venoms.
Like I meant like Flying Lotus, the producer.
So what?
We still trying to figure out what the collab is. Bryce, you kind of just talking us in a circle.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay. You know what? Let come back to me because I'm still thinking about a.
Hey, I hate this guy.
This is your question.
Hey, I just want you to know, TJ, I hate this man.
I got too excited about that.
I was like, oh yeah, that sounds cool, Bryce. So you got the dude Space Dandy, Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo. Like, yeah, maybe like a Flying Lotus would go well with that.
He was like, what movie is that? I'm like, all right. Oh man. What would you do, TJ?
I kept it simple. I didn't even think like anime creators or something like that. I'll just read what I said. I could see like I'd love to see like a Denzel Curry Dragon Ball Super collab.
Oh my god.
I feel like a Denzel Curry, like his energy. I feel like he's already an anime head anyway, too.
He is.
Dude, I could see this wasn't even off in my notes. I could do this off top, but Thundercat is 100% an anime head. I know he's not really that hip hop, but I could definitely see him on some anime projects. But let me just run through my list. And some of this is biased too because I've already made some reels and Matt's made some reels to this too. I'd be surprised if Duke Deuce doesn't show up on Matt's, but Young Nudie, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay.
So if they don't score what Maki did to the
EA
Zenny clan, to EA, bro. To EA, bro. Hey.
Literally was in there with the dirty stick too. Like literally.
Bro. Hey. Anyway. I can see Crime Mob, Jujutsu Kaisen, any scene where a curse gets stomped out. Nuck if you buck. Or on the same token, Crime Mob and Yu Yu Hakusho. Any scene where somebody gets stomped out or Yusuke is just being Yusuke, right? I know the anime isn't really out yet, but for some reason, I feel like Childish Gambino can go really well with a Kaiju number 8. I don't know why. I don't know why. It just came to me. And then I could see Outcast, Bombs Over Baghdad fitting in really well with like a One Piece. Yeah, I don't know. That's what came to me. That's all I had. But and of course Duke Deuce on everything, but he'd be more in the realm of like Jujutsu Kaisen. But I'm gonna pass it over to Matt.
If I had to do one, well, several, I guess, right?
Hey.
I had DMX for Wolf's Rain. I don't know if anybody else watched Wolf's Rain or read.
I felt like I caught glimpses of it back when the building had allowed us to have cable. It was like a free trial, and I remember digging Wolf's Rain.
Yeah, I would throw that in there.
No, man,
I'm not gonna do anything with like stuff that kind of already has that. So I like didn't even bother with Samurai Champloo because that's essentially what Samurai Champloo is.
Yeah,
and I didn't bother with Afro Samurai because like Wu-Tang.
Right.
I would have done something maybe with The Alchemist with Yu Yu Hakusho. Or even with Full Metal Alchemist, considering he has already made a beat using something from a Full Metal Alchemist
as a
score.
Sample.
Yeah, he's already sampled a score from Full Metal Alchemist, so that just made me want to see him do the whole thing. But that was just, me. You know what? I want to get. I'm gonna throw the females some love too. Maybe get Lotto or like Bia for a little Sailor Moon action, specifically. Sailor Saturn. If you're gonna take it there, you just got to take it there. Maybe even Rico Nasty for Sailor Moon, and then obviously
Rico Nasty's a good one. Yeah,
obviously Duke Deuce for anything where there was violence, like Jujutsu Kaisen and shit. But I also was thinking of like what's his name? Damn, this is what you get, guys, for not writing things down and depending on your brains. That counted. That's fuck it. I said what I said. A new guy that I got into recently, I actually would do Babyface Ray or Babyface Ray or like Jaleel for like kind of the more low-key kind of hand-to-hand style fight scenes that we see in some of the like the offshoot movie shit we would see in Naruto, or like for just more hand-to-hand fight scenes in general, even on like a Cowboy Bebop situation. Or you could do actually probably the perfect thing, and this is the one I did write down, was Tribe Called Quest and Cowboy Bebop.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
So those would be mine for real.
Yeah.
Hopefully Bryce is prepared. Even though he put this topic in here. Hold on, I'm finna expose you right quick, Bryce.
Okay,
Bro put this topic in the thing. Nah, man. You gave us this topic like wild long ago.
That's true.
Let me explain.
We done went through mad topics before we got to yours.
Let me explain. I didn't think that was the topic of this week. I thought it was last week's. So I was like, fuck.
You literally see it before he put it out.
I tweaked. Okay. I tweaked. It happens. Okay. I'm not proud of this. I tried. I didn't really.
My boy is in hot water like a politician in a scandal right now. Why are you sweating, Bryce?
We got the text messages, Bryce. No, I was messing with you.
I got y'all. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Black Lagoon, Griselda. I just think that.
Oh yeah, they just
like
let shots
gun in them.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
That's literally the track. That's it right there.
Yeah. 91 Days. I got Pusha T.
Okay.
Yeah, Pushers talk about coke, but 91 Days they doing alcohol, but still like it's like that grimy type of sound.
Lil Bow Wow, Astro Boy.
Lil
Bounce with me.
I got Shino Mita. I don't know if y'all know about that one. But I got that with Cupcake. See how I have that with Cupcake, and I'm sure y'all have heard of Cupcake. You
wilding, Bryce. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna just tell you that.
Have you seen?
I'm just gonna tell you.
I'm
you're wilding.
I'm not wilding.
You're wilding.
That's the perfect combination, actually.
Okay.
She don't beat to Cupcake.
Wilding.
I don't know what Cupcake is.
Don't.
Oh, I'm putting it in the group chat.
I'm scared.
Group chat.
I'm scared.
Wait.
Should I have just feigned ignorant, or should I have just feigned like I did know what it was, pretended?
Yeah.
Damn.
You should have done.
I was like, you should have lied.
I also
keep forgetting this Bryce we're dealing with. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yu Yu Hakusho and Baby King.
I can see that kind of
stacks.
Yeah. And I want to give Akudama Drive. I want to do that like some.
That's actually what I would put Duke Deuce on as Akudama Drive.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, Duke Deuce, or maybe like some rock shit like Slipknot or
hip hop.
Yeah, you're right.
Now TJ got it his ass right away, boy.
Corn counts.
Corn
counts. Fine. Okay. Danny Brown.
Hey, you're not picking the topic for a minute, Bryce.
Danny Brown?
No, it's not that. G. It's just the level of you came for your own topic is insane.
I have nothing to say to that.
This man dead spitballing his ideas starts right now.
Bro, like...
I got nothing to say to that.
Bryce, all I'm gonna say is this. Check the topics, bro, because the one at the top is next week, and next week again is one that you picked.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm looking at it right now. Chainsaw Man specific question: name a devil that you know exists and needs to see. Think of a devil that with their power be.
And with that said, y'all, that's actually our topic of the week next week.
I already know my answer though.
Oh well, you know what?
That means save it for next episode.
All right,
write it down.
Yeah.
Y'all funny. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna put it right here. Just so yeah, right here. I'm gonna think of powers. Y'all gonna hate me next week.
I don't like this.
With that said, y'all,
I'm scared.
This has been another episode of the Now Mind You podcast. You can find us all on social media, wherever you like to get your social media. I'll start off. You can find me at Matt Hambrick. That's MATTHAMBRIC. TJ.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Tuss4Skate. That's TUSS__SKATE. Bryce.
I forgot mine. No, I'm playing. Okay. You can find me at Ashe_Onsa. That's AXE_ONCA Bay.
And you can find us at Now Mind You Podcast, wherever you'd like to get your social media and wherever you'd like to get your podcast. With that said, we'll see you guys either next week or over in that combat episode. Peace out.
Peace.